We're rolling chips again. Welcome back to another BitLegend video, fellas. Let me bring everyone up to date with our chip situation. So if you've been watching the channel for a while, you've seen a bunch of chip rolling videos. Obviously, we're not finished because we are here right now, and this is currently what I wear. So I have a reflect, I've got 3 damage mitigations, I need 1 more damage mitigation. That'll allow me to move around my amps and get on some more bonuses. And then obviously this is an epic, and the legendary would have 6%, so that would give me a little bit more, and again, help me move around some stuff so I can fit on more bonuses. So that's what's going. Depending on how lucky or unlucky we get, we're going to go for that damage mitigation to get our number 4, one of those, and then we're going to go right into brains, and we're just going to burn off as much gold and chips as we can possibly do. Let's go over here and take a look at our change and our switch, and this is all the other stuff that we have. So we have 2 crits, we have 3 dodges, we have 4 blocks, we have 3 total reflex if you count the one that I'm wearing, we have 4 absorbs, and we have 3 crit damages, and we still have an epic reflect because I don't have 4 legendaries. And that's my only brain chip. I think I one-shot this. Is that correct? Let's actually see. Yeah, it's the only one I got. So it would be great to finish that off, and the reason why is because this only has 1 defensive bonus, and this only has 1 defensive bonus, but I need both of those to keep my damage mitigation capped at 70%. So if I can get the damage mitigation with my chips, I can replace these with double defensive bonuses and get more bonuses. You get what's going on. Okay, all right. Is there anything else I need to show? I think that's pretty much it. You're caught up to speed. If you're new to the channel, look at Vashir over here, showing off, taking my glory. And let's go on in. They have added the DPS ancient weapon. We don't know the skills. I'm going to go and assume that they're thermal skills because it has thermal damage on there. So I'm very excited to see what that's going to be. But yeah. Anyways, all right, we'll talk more about that in the future. And also, if you're really concerned about how expensive the cost is for these things, because this cost right here is expensive, there's supposed to be other ways in game to get sunstone that'll make it more realistic. So we'll see. We'll see. I'll get you guys information as I get it. But we're scrolling and we're scrolling. And yeah, I know we passed it. I know. I'm just looking if there's anything else to talk about while we're here. All right, I think we're pretty much caught up. Oh, am I lagging? No, we're good. We're good. Okay. Okie dokes. All right. Here we are again. We'll be seeing the brain a little bit later. We're going to go to the processing chip. I think they used to call them C chips. Maybe I'm wrong on that. But anyways, processing chip. We're going to go over here. We are looking for number 11. Please give me some good RNG, boys. We need this. We need this. I haven't had an upgrade on my character in a minute. It hurts a little bit. I still, in my opinion, and probably definitively have the best tank bonuses, regardless of what my total stats says, so don't be fooled, but we're going to make them even better. So, chip number 1. What is it going to be? Reflect. Well, I get to destroy the epic, and I get to keep that one, so that's not horrible. Chip number 2. Another crit. I'm not going to keep that one. I feel sorry for my DPS boys out there. Number 3. Another crit. Again, I feel so sorry for my DPS boys watching this. Number 4, EM damage. If you're a DPS player and you intend on staying DPS, I do encourage you to consider keeping your damage types because you never know. Once you cap crit with other stuff and you don't need to use your chips on it, getting a bunch of elemental damage if your weapon and your pedigree with it is actually quite good. But I'm a tank. I'm going to be a tank probably forever, and that does not help me at all. I do strongly suggest, and I made this suggestion a bunch of times, that once you roll and you are wearing 4 of a kind, you should never be able to roll one of the same chips again, though, because there's already 17 different chips that I'm rolling for. So there's 17 photon damage. That's number 5. I've got a 1 in 17 chance to get the thing I want. That's already pretty bad. EM damage. it's already bad enough. Block, I'm already capped on block. I have 4 block chips. A regular damage chip, don't need that. Photon damage, oh, it feels bad. Another block chip. Photon damage chip. Keep in mind that we get to destroy these. A radiation damage chip. We get to destroy these and do this painful process all over again. Smite. There we go. Reflect. Now you're just making fun of me. Another reflect. Okay, I'm sorry. Whoever I made angry. Another absorb. I already have 4 of those. Thermal damage. Come on, just end the misery. I want to roll some brains, dude. Photon damage. This is the kind of video that I hate to post, but it's got to get out there. Photon damage. I mean, we're lagging a little bit. We're lagging a little bit. Game didn't want to create a... The game was like, let's make a damage mitigation chip, and then some sort of process happened that stopped that, obviously, from occurring. Crit. We've rolled 3 crits. Photon damage. We've rolled probably 4 photon damages. And like I said, and 4 reflex today as well, I think. Once you roll 4 of them and you've socketed them in, you should never, ever be able to roll the chips. Hit points. Like, that was a horrible experience. I enjoy the game. I think the game's awesome, but I can't defend that. That was a horrible experience. There was nothing good about that. And there's no real way to make it better other than waiting for the devs to press some buttons and make that happen. So we're going to go over here. We're going to insert the reflect. And then I'm going to destroy everything else. Where is it? We just rolled 4 reflex like it was nothing. And then I'm going to switch that back to damage mitt. And then I'm going to exchange. It took me to that tab. That's weird. Let me just double check. I don't think I want to keep any of these, right? I literally have probably all of these, all the defensive ones in. I don't count hit point bonus as a defensive bonus. And I'm aware I'm killing a couple weapons here. That's fine. Actually, hang on. I want to double check and make sure that they haven't changed how many chips you get back when you kill one of these things. Should be 200, and it's 200. Check again, should be 200. Okay, recipe's the same. Just checking. That's what I do, I check things. All right, we have 8 million gold remaining. I'm already burnt more gold than I wanted to. And let's do it. Keep in mind, if you haven't seen other videos, I've already done 10,000 chips like 5 times. So this is like, we're passing 6,000 now. Feels bad. No wonder no one else has good tank bonuses, because this is rough. Oh, we finally did it. We finally did it. It feels equal parts good and equal parts not good, because I mean that was that hurt me, guys. That hurt me. We're gonna do brains, so stay tuned. Stay tuned. Like I said, with these things, these amplifiers here, I'm gonna put in my other double defenses. I'm not super in love with the other double defenses. I think this is one of the ones I'm probably gonna use. Absorb block. I had it written down somewhere. I don't know. I was being nerdy and bored. Block absorb. I think the other one's better, right? I already lost it because I can't organize these. Block and absorb. I think that is the one, and then we're gonna switch this out. This is the only rank 9 one that only legendary that I've found so far. And I did run 4,000 energy on a 200% boost in World Boss number 8 or 9 or whatever it is. The one with me in it. 4,000 energy, didn't get one. It's pretty low. Feels, I don't know. I'll keep within my opinion. All right, block and dodge. So what's better, the dodge or like 0.8% absorb? And this one has more stamina, but I don't really care about the stats. I'm not going to sweat about that. I'm just worried about the bonuses. I can always switch them later. I don't want to stall the video too long, but maybe the absorb was actually a better call. You know, yeah, let's do the absorb. Let's do the absorb. I'm getting that feel that you get when you do something wrong. We're almost done with this. There we go. It just feels so bad because the absorb is a super low roll and the block is a super low roll and the stamina is as low as it could be. But again, I'm not going to worry about the stats too much. All right, let's look at our bonuses here. Dum-da-da-dum. We should be capped. So we're maxed here. I'll double check and see how much overcapped we are. I think it's like 1% or less than 1%. Maybe it's like 0.5%, but there's my defense. There's so dodge, block, absorb, reflect super low because I lost my reflect chip. I like to have at least 10% reflect. And obviously right now we don't. And then we're going to go to the brains. You might wonder, Gab, your damage reduction's overcapped. What are you doing with the brain? Why are you rolling the brain? It's because when I switch around my gear, if I eventually get some guild boss stuff, I'm going to lose this, so I'm losing damage mitigation. I'm going to lose this, I'm losing damage mitigation. I'm replacing this with Thunder Fury, so I'm actually gaining three here. But my stuff's going to move around, and to have more pieces that you can move around is going to help you out in the long run. Also, if I get the Thunder Fury on soon, then I could swap my brain to something else. Just having options is nice, is the best way for me to word that. It's been a long day, boys. It's been a long day. I had to form a loot council. I had to do the loot council thing. It went very well. I'll probably talk about that tomorrow to give a little bit of insight to other guilds that are trying to deal with how they're going to do their loot. I'll just give them the example of what I'm doing, and if they like it, they can do something similar. Anyway, same deal here. I really like the damage mitigation one. I'd be okay with a block one because I want to do some block stuff in the future. And just anything defensive, again, it's like a 1 in 17 chance. Actually, might be more than a 1 in 17. So we got cold damage. No one wants that. Well, no, I don't want that. Holy what? What? This almost makes up for all the pain. All the pain that I've suffered. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh. What? Could this be real? Am I dreaming? Oh. Get out of there, cold damage. I thought we were gonna run dry, fellas. I want to thank all the people that made this possible. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Why did I click the exchange button? Switch. What if I accidentally destroyed it? Because it's a little bit confusing. Because you go to dismantle, like, am I going to dismantle the one I'm wearing? It always feels bad. I feel like this UI needs to be changed because it always feels like, am I going to dismantle the one I'm wearing? And obviously I'm not because I'm a pro and I've never messed up anything while I'm recording. That's never happened, but damage mit, damage mit, damage mit, damage mit, damage mit. Huh. Oh my goodness. Look at that. I got some XP gain in there. All right. Anyway, I said, well, Gav, what's the deal? You're overcapped. You're overcapped now. I think it would be cool if it showed you how much you're overcapped. But I told you boys, having the ability to swap some stuff around is good. Oh, I need to destroy that. So let's go. Let's put that on. And we're going to dismantle this one. So I just, if you missed it, I just put on a 2% reflect. And then we're going to go check our bonuses. Obviously, reflect goes up to 10%. And my damage mit. Okay, I don't have enough to swap yet. Okay. And I was correct. We were only 0.5% over. I feel like, how is that the case, though? No, that makes sense, because math. So I'm 0.5% damage mitigation overcapped, I believe, at the moment. And I gain those other bonuses that you guys saw. Okay, yeah. Because if I lose that, I lose 4%, but I gain 1.3 or 1.5. Okay. Oh, wow. Wow, fellas. What do I do now? So if we go back up here and we look at the Sunstone, it actually uses mount materials, it uses chip fragments, it uses legendary materials, and it uses these ancient fragments. And the reason I'm bringing it up is because this makes me wonder if they're going to continue using materials for one thing for another. And that makes me And the reason I'm talking about that is because I kind of want to burn these chip fragments and see if I get a block brain or a reflect brain. But my advice, if one of you guys asked me what to do in this situation, my advice for you would be, don't spend anything ever until you need it right then, ever. There's like few exceptions to that. Everyone's like, should I destroy this? I got this mythic weapon. I'm not using it. Should I destroy it? And my answer would be, are you going to use the materials that you got from destroying it immediately? And most people would say, no, I just like to keep things tidy and keep things, keep my inventory clean. And my answer would be, get over it. Don't do that. Because you never know. A week later, something happens. They make thermal damage amazing, and the thermal damage was the weapon we were talking about. And then, hey, you get to use it. And then worst case scenario, maybe something happens later and you need the materials to upgrade something, then you can destroy it right then. There's no reason to do it before you need to do it. So I would really like to roll 3 more brains and see what happens. However, I'm going to follow my own advice for once, and we're going to wait. The reason why I have to wait, though, is because, let's destroy this while I'm talking. I think I'm going to get 200 from this. This should give more. If the other chips give 200, this should give 400 or 500 or something. But anyways, it doesn't show it here. But the reason why I want a block brain is because I have all the block chips. And if I have a block brain, I can use my Gladiator's amulet with the block chips and brain. And I can use some amplifiers that have block. And if I have a block mount, and if I get the block set, if I get 2 more set pieces, which might happen in my lifetime, that would cap me at block, and I'd have a capped block and a ton of reflect. And that is going to be the next meta tank build, because we're kind of figuring out that end game content is not super difficult for tank. What I mean by that is the bar for tank gear is fairly low. Obviously, I'm tanking raid 8 with 3.7 thousand total stats, and I was honestly doing it 3.5 thousand total stats. Obviously, more total stats will help, but once your bonuses are in the right place, like I've been trying to show you guys, you don't need a ton of gear. It's pretty accessible. And the reason why I mention that is because once you're able to survive the raid, you want to increase your damage. That's why I have Ricky on right now. It increases my damage, and if I get reflect, that will further increase my damage, and that will make the raids run faster and faster, and everybody's happy. And there you go. I'm trying to take care of the people that are taking care of me. Wow, we did it, dude. We did it. I'm gonna take a screenshot for the boys. I gotta say, honestly, one of the reasons why I've been pushing chips so hard is because, again, bonuses are 100 times more important for a tank than total stats are, but also I want to show my guild that I'm putting a bunch of effort in my character and into my gear, not let them think that I'm slacking, because I know I'm walking around with, I'm missing an upgrade here, an upgrade here, an upgrade here. If I upgraded all those things to max, it would put me at 4,000 total stats, but again, if I'm able to survive the content and I never get attack off anyways, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So I'm going to save those materials that way when I get set pieces and the pieces I need, I can upgrade them immediately. And for a second, the reason I paused there is because I thought maybe I'll go and I'll do some refine, but I need to save 7 million gold for Thunder Fury, and we're probably going to kill Guild Boss 3 for the 3rd time this week. But I also kind of want to do some refine. Let's do like a little bit. It's either I do some now or I wait, because I wanted to do a big video about this, but Thunder Fury's taking forever. We've killed Guild Boss 3 like 10 times now at least. Still not happening. But I think I'm just going to troll you guys and not click that button. But in the future, look forward to it. Also, Guild Boss 5 video is on the way. I might post that one before this one, but whatever. All right. As always, I appreciate you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video.